thought you'd already been through hell with Dark Souls? Thought Elden Ring was the limit of your sanity? Then brace yourself, because the new generation of Souls-like games is here to break you in ways you never imagined. What's up, everyone? If you're into punishing games, insane bosses, unforgiving systems, and a little sprinkle of gamer masochism, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because here, we dive deep into the dark universe of Soulslikes and bring you only the best of the best, or the worst of the worst, depending on how you look at it. Today, you're going to discover the 10 hardest Souls-like games released after 2020, including From Software's latest nightmares and some indie beatdowns that show no mercy. Buckle up, because this list pulls no punches.
10. Another Crab's Treasure. Don't let the colorful visuals and wacky premise fool you. Another Crab's Treasure might look like a playable meme, but it hides one of the most creative and punishing experiences in the genre. Blending dark humor with marine pollution satire, you play as a hermit crab on a quest to find his lost shell. Combat is intense, with a shell-swapping mechanic that changes your strategy mid-fight. Each aquatic boss is weirder and more lethal than the last. Oh, and yes, there's even a gun shell mode, but that won't save you. It's a well-crafted satire, but with gameplay that stands toe-to-toe with the big names. You go in laughing and come out broken. 9. Mortal Shell. Mortal Shell shook things up by letting you possess different shells, each with unique stats and combat styles. But the real twist is the Harden mechanic, a well-timed defensive stance that can be life-saving if used right. Even so, the game remains merciless, demanding perfect timing and move reading. The world is grim, melancholy, and packed with grotesque enemies with a level design that screams classic FromSoft. If you want a Souls-like with a unique soul, Mortal Shell is worth the pain. 8. Elden Ring. Don't be fooled by the open world and freedom of exploration. Elden Ring is still a From Software game, and that means suffering. Sure, you can run from an impossible enemy, level up elsewhere, and come back stronger, but the pain never ends. The lands between are vast, gorgeous, and absolutely terrifying. Colossal beasts, cursed castles, forgotten gods, all ready to end you in seconds. Bosses like Melania and Radon will test every ounce of patience and brain power you have. Stick with it, and you're rewarded with one of the greatest games ever made. But it's going to hurt. 7. Black Myth Wukong. Based on Chinese mythology, this game is a true epic. You play as the legendary Monkey King, and even with mystical powers and wild transformations, Wukong shows no mercy. Every enemy feels like it walked out of an ancient legend, and they're all brutal. Bosses are unpredictable and devastating, demanding fast reflexes and precision. The world is rich with wuxia vibes and ancient folklore, stunning yet deadly.
You're gonna die a lot, but you'll love every second of it.
Six, Demon Souls Remake. The OG that started it all got a stunning remake by Bluepoint Games. It looks incredible, but don't think for a second the difficulty's been toned down. The oppressive environments, deadly traps, and nightmare bosses like Flame Lurker and Maneater are back in full force. Even the world tendency system returns to mess with your sanity. It's a beautiful, brutal reminder of where the Souls-like madness began. And yes, NG Plus is still hell. Five, Wolong Fallen Dynasty. Made by Team Ninja, the sadists behind Nioh, Wolong is an action RPG set in mythological China, and it throws you into the fire from the first boss. Combat is all about lightning-fast parries, elemental attacks, and zero mercy. Even basic enemies can destroy you if you lose focus. The setting is rich in legendary warriors, epic beasts, and over-the-top fantasy. If you don't play it right, Wolong will chew you up. Even Souls veterans find this one tough as nails.
Four, Nine Souls. This indie gem fuses Souls brutality with Metroidvania precision and stunning Eastern-inspired art. Parrying is everything here, and there's no room for error. Enemies are fast and hitboxes are ruthless. Set in a unique Taopunk universe, it blends ancient mysticism with retro tech in mesmerizing fashion. Boss fights are brutal, and the deeper you go, the worse it gets. Nine Souls isn't for the faint of heart, but for precision combat lovers, it's a masterpiece.
Three, Lies of P. Pinocchio, but make it twisted. Lies of P turns the childhood tale into a steampunk horror show full of killer puppets and madness. It's heavily inspired by Bloodborne, and that's a good thing. Combat demands perfect parries and posture control. One mistake equals death. Bosses are masterclasses in pain, unpredictable, fast, and relentless. The weapon variety is great, but useless if you don't master the mechanics. There's an easy mode, but come on, where's the fun in that? Two, the first Berserker, Kazan. Kazan gives you power just to remind you how weak you still are. With anime aesthetics and high-octane action, this game throws you into a savage world where even mobs are deadly. You're a beast, sure, but so is everything else. Combat is fast, flashy, and full of depth. Bosses feel like final anime battles every time. Even the easiest modes feel unfair. You'll need sheer dedication to survive, but the payoff is one of the most intense Souls-like rides out there.
Number 1. Neo 2. A pure punishment simulator. Neo 2 doesn't hold your hand, it breaks it. With a deep combat system, dozens of weapon types, and a brutal learning curve, this is the game that separates casuals from true warriors. The key pulse mechanic demands frame-perfect timing, and the yokai forms add even more chaos. Enemy variety is insane, and bosses are monstrous mechanical nightmares. Every win feels earned. Every death is a painful lesson. To many, Neo 2 is the peak of non-from-software Souls-likes, and it's hard to argue.
So, these were the 10 most brutal Souls-like games released after 2020. Now tell me in the comments, which of these broke you first? Or do you breeze through NG Plus like it's a tutorial? Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with that one friend who keeps saying Souls-likes are just about learning both patterns. Show them what real pain feels like.